Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Counting on alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo is back with a new podcast episode with her husband Jeremy. The two have been thriving in California, making podcast videos with some friends and family members. Jinger has already featured some of her younger siblings, but many were surprised when the 31-year-old talked about her cousin Amy. Keep reading to see her statements. Counting on. How's Jinger Duggar today? Jinger continues to keep her followers in touch amid her life as a mother to 3 children. The Counting on alum welcomed a third baby on March 29, 2025. It was a baby boy named Finnegan Charles. Aside from her life as a mom, Jinger also took to social media recently to share photos and clips from her reunion with Jana and Jessa, along with their respective husbands. Jessa and Jana visited Jinger in California. Many were also surprised to see how big Jessa's baby bump has become as she gets closer to her due date. The siblings visited many iconic places around California, including a themed park. Jinger breaks silence about cousin Amy. Jinger Duggar Vuolo recently uploaded a new podcast episode where she talked about her cousin Amy. According to the Counting on alum, they lived next to the First Baptist Church of Springdale. They eventually expanded, adding that her parents had wanted to buy the property surrounded by cow fields for a while. Jeremy's wife then shared her life living close with Amy, who is considered one of the most rebellious family members even up until now. Jinger said that her cousin was studying at a Christian school close to their home, and she finds it funny that Amy would come over on occasions, adding that they'd see her playing in their playground during recess. Jinger said, "I think once or twice she found her way over to our house across during recess." Regardless, Jinger clarified that they had fun with Amy's constant presence at the big house. Counting on. Jinger Duggar reacts to very first family episode. Aside from Amy, Jinger also reacted to their very first episode on TLC. Jeremy shared a clip of the Duggar kids introducing themselves for the first time. The video includes Jinger, who was still very small in the clip. According to Jinger, she considers it the best episode in their entire time with TLC. Jinger couldn't recall everything when they were filming that episode, but she doubts they finished it in the first take. Jinger Duggar Vuolo also adored her brother, Jed, who initially said that he was Josiah. The Counting on alum also remembered the film crew coming to their house for the first time. They were so nervous that every family member cleaned the entire house like never before. Jinger then revealed that her mother, Michelle, played a significant role in house chores, giving tasks to each of her kids. The Duggar family, known for their reality TV shows 19 Kids and Counting On, has long been a subject of public fascination. Their conservative values, strict upbringing, and sprawling family dynamics have drawn both admiration and criticism. Among the many relationships within the extended Duggar family, the connection between Jinger Duggar and her cousin Amy King née Duggar has often intrigued fans. Recently, Jinger Duggar Vuolo, now married to Jeremy Vuolo, broke her silence about her relationship with Amy, sparking renewed interest in their dynamic. This article explores their bond, the differences in their lifestyles, and what Jinger's recent comments reveal about family, faith, and individuality. The Duggar family and the role of cousin Amy King. The Duggar family's public persona. The Duggar family rose to fame with 19 Kids and Counting, showcasing their devout Christian beliefs, modest lifestyle, and commitment to courtship rather than dating. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children were raised under strict religious principles, including the controversial Institute and Basic Life Principles (IBLP) teachings. Amy King, the rebel cousin. Amy King, daughter of Jim Bob's sister Deanna, has always stood out as the more worldly cousin. Unlike her Duggar relatives, Amy embraced social media, wore pants unlike the Duggar girls, who wore skirts for modesty and pursued a career in music and entertainment. She even appeared on Dancing with the Stars and released country music. For years, fans speculated about tension between Amy and the rest of the Duggars. Did they disapprove of her choices? Was she ostracized for not conforming? Jinger Duggar's evolution. From strict upbringing to independent thinking, Jinger, the sixth Duggar child, was once one of the most reserved sisters. However, after marrying Jeremy Vuolo, a pastor with a more mainstream evangelical outlook, her views began shifting. She started wearing pants, moved to Los Angeles, and even wrote a book, Becoming Free Indeed, where she critiqued aspects of her IBLP upbringing. Jinger's relationship with Amy. Unlike some of her siblings, Jinger has maintained a relationship with Amy. In the past, Amy has publicly supported Jinger's choices, especially as Jinger stepped away from some of the stricter Duggar traditions. Recently, Jinger broke her silence about Amy in an interview, saying, "Amy has always been her own person, and I respect that. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but she's family, and I love her." This statement is significant because it shows Jinger's willingness to embrace family members who don't fit the Duggar mold, something that might have been discouraged in the past. The public reaction and family dynamics. Fan theories and speculations. Fans have long wondered if the Duggars distanced themselves from Amy due to her more liberal lifestyle. Some speculated that Amy's presence on Marriage Boot Camp or her outspoken nature clashed with the family's image. However, Jinger's comments suggest that while their beliefs differ, the bond remains. How other Duggars view Amy. Not all Duggars have been as open about Amy. Jill Duggar, who has also distanced herself from some family beliefs, has been friendly with Amy, while others, like Jessa and Joy Anna, have been more reserved. Could Jinger's openness signal a shift in the family's dynamics post-Counting On? Faith, freedom, and family. Jinger's spiritual journey. Jinger's book reveals her struggles with legalism and her journey toward a more grace-centered faith. Her ability to accept Amy despite their differences aligns with her new perspective. Amy's influence. Amy's independence may have subtly influenced Jinger. Seeing a family member live differently while still being loved could have helped Jinger feel secure in her own choices. A new chapter for the Duggars? Jinger's acknowledgement of Amy suggests that the Duggar family's rigid boundaries may be softening. As more adult Duggar children forge their own paths, the family's public image continues to evolve. Whether this means more openness toward non-conforming relatives remains to be seen. But for now, Jinger's words remind us that family bonds can endure, even amidst differences. The Duggar family's story is far from over. With Jinger's newfound voice and Amy's unapologetic authenticity, their relationship serves as a fascinating case study in faith, family, and personal growth.